I want to fight the guys that will come and try to fight me, to try to win, to make sure they got stuff to lose too, just like me. My guys that want to just come here and just be a part of the show.
Can you send a message to Tank Davis?
Get ready.
With you. I wonder, Shakur's a quick boxer, a good guy, but do you think he would engage you enough that'd make it an entertaining fight? Or if you fought him, do you feel like it would be a bad fight because you'd be chasing him all night?
You know how it would go. Everybody in this room would know how it would go. You know what I mean? But I guess it'd be good for the sport if we fight.
Shakur Stevenson retained his title, but it wasn't the most thrilling performance. Fans were left unimpressed and even booed him multiple times during his fight against Artem Harutyunyan. The match took place at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, Stevenson's own backyard.
He got a lot to prove. He got a lot to prove. And this nigga ain't even nobody that's...
Yep, you heard that right. Stevenson, the hometown hero, got booed by his own fans. The judges scored it 119, 109, 118, 110, and 116, 112 in favor of Stevenson, making it his first successful defense of the WBC lightweight belt. Despite the win, many fans felt the fight lacked excitement. From the start, Shakur was calm and cautious, analyzing Harutyunyan and waiting for the right moment to strike. On the other hand, Artem came out swinging, aggressive, and looking to land power punches. But Shakur stuck to his usual style, thinking a lot, throwing a few punches, and prioritizing defense. Critics often slam Shakur for his ultra-defensive approach, comparing him to fighters like Guillermo Rigondeaux, who was technically excellent but never quite won over the crowd. In the second round, Shakur was focused on avoiding Harutyunyan's power punches, who kept coming at him with a lot of movement and aggression. Despite Harutyunyan's efforts, he couldn't land the punches he wanted. Stevenson's defensive strategy worked, but it didn't make for an exciting fight. Fans started to leave the venue even before the fight was over.
I want to survive. I want to make sure I make it round 12. Sometimes it's hard to get these guys out, especially at the top level.
Were you aiming to knock him out? Was that a goal of yours going into this fight?
No, it wasn't. I wanted to box, but like I said, he was awkward. He had like an overseas Olympic type of style, so he bounced him a lot. So I'm like, okay, I ain't really trying to box with this dude and let him in the fight. So I kind of just stepped to him and didn't waste energy and then start touching him.
So, why did Gervonta Davis call out the referee? Well, he believes there was some shady business going on with the officiating. According to Davis, the referee's actions during the fight seemed biased and possibly corrupt, influencing the outcome in Stevenson's favor. Davis didn't hold back his criticism, pointing out instances where the referee seemed to favor Stevenson, allowing him to get away with tactics that should have been penalized. This controversy has sparked a lot of debate among boxing fans and analysts. Davis recently released audio and video footage that he claims proved the referee in the Stevenson versus Harutyunyan fight was bribed. Look, I'm just tired of seeing these fighters get cheated. This referee was clearly on the take. We got audio, we got video. This isn't just some wild accusation, Davis said. The footage Davis released shows the referee making questionable decisions throughout the fight, decisions that seem to favor Stevenson consistently. For instance, there were multiple moments where it looked like Harutyunyan was landing clean shots, but the referee either ignored them or didn't count them correctly. This, combined with the audio, paints a pretty damning picture. When you have refs taking bribes, it ruins the sport. I couldn't just sit back and watch this happen. People need to know the truth, Davis added. Fans have been reacting strongly to this news. On social media, many are outraged, calling for an investigation into the fight and the referee. Here are some of the comments. This is insane. If true, this referee should be banned for life. Kudos to Gervonta for bringing this to light. One fan commented under Davis's tweets. Always knew something was fishy about that fight. The boxing world needs to clean up its act. Another fan commented. As we review the footage, you can see several instances where the referee's actions seem questionable. These aren't just minor mistakes. These are moments that could change the outcome of the fight. Man, Shakur fights like he's scared to get hit. All that moving around, barely throwing punches. It's boring. The fans don't pay to see a track meet, they pay to see a fight, Davis said. He didn't stop there. I get that defense is important, but come on, You gotta take some risks. Boxing is about putting on a show, and Shakur's out here putting people to sleep. Literally. Davis also brought up how the crowd reacted to Stevenson's performance. Did you hear those boos? That's his hometown, and they're booing him. That says a lot. People want excitement. They want to see action, not someone dancing around the ring, scared to engage. In his fight against Harutyunyan, Shakur started off calm, analyzing his opponent and waiting for the right moment. But Davis thinks that's just an excuse for not engaging. He's overthinking it. This is boxing, not chess. Sometimes you just gotta go in there and mix it up. Look at how Artem was coming at him, aggressive, trying to make something happen. Shakur's just dodging and waiting. That's not how you win fans. And it's not just about entertainment for Davis. He believes that Shakur's style could be his downfall. What's going to happen when he faces someone who doesn't care about all that movement and just goes right through him? You can't run forever. At some point, you got to stand and fight.
Nah, for sure. You think that's going to be your hardest fight?
Hell no.
Nah?
Wow.
Because he a good boxer, nigga. Like, that's when I look at y'all two as the best in the division.
How? Show me something that he did spectacular. Show me something that he did outrageous. Show me.
Right,
His power not outrageous.
Okay.
What defense?
You don't think he got defense?
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same.
But we already saw it coming. Right after Gervonta Davis's victory over Frank Martin on June 15th, talks began swirling about Davis potentially facing IBF lightweight champion Vasyl Lomachenko in a unification bout. This would have been an incredible matchup, pitting two of the sport's most skilled fighters against each other. But, as it turns out, there's been a significant shift in plans. Coach Kenny Ellis, Davis's co-trainer, recently revealed that Lomachenko has decided to withdraw from the bout and will step aside, allowing WBC lightweight champion Shakur Stevenson to take his place. According to Ellis, Lomachenko wants to fight the winner of Davis versus Stevenson in 2025. This decision has sparked a lot of discussion and speculation among fans and analysts alike. Loma's stepping aside for now, Ellis said. He's got his eyes on the long game. He wants to face the winner of Davis and Stevenson. It's a strategic move on his part. At 36 years old, Lomachenko is one of the most experienced and decorated fighters in the sport. However, his age means he needs to be mindful of his health and the potential damage he could take in the ring. By letting Davis and Stevenson fight first, Lomachenko is positioning himself for a chance to win 2 world titles in one go, should he defeat the winner of this matchup. However, there's a twist in this tale. It turns out that the earlier revelation might just have been a joke from Kenny Ellis. Yes, you heard that right. There's been some speculation that Ellis was just messing around with the media and fans, so what's the real story here? Is Lomachenko truly stepping aside, or was it all just a bit of fun from Ellis? Either way, the focus has now shifted to the highly anticipated matchup between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson. Davis went on to explain why he's so eager to face Stevenson. Look, Shakur's got talent, no doubt about that, but talent only gets you so far. You need heart, you need grit, and you need the will to take risks. I don't see that in him. I see a guy who's more worried about not getting hit than actually winning fights convincingly. Davis didn't shy away from predicting the outcome. I'm going to knock him out. Plain and simple. He's not ready for the power I bring. He's going to find out real quick what it means to be in the ring with a real fighter. Meanwhile, Shakur Stevenson hasn't been silent either. He responded to Davis's announcement with a message of his own. Gervonta thinks he can intimidate me, but he's going to see a different Shakur Stevenson in the ring. Shakur Stevenson claims that Gervonta Davis paid people to leave the fight at the same exact time so ESPN could show it on camera. This is a serious accusation that could change everything about their upcoming match. During a recent interview, Shakur Stevenson didn't hold back. He accused Gervonta Davis of orchestrating a publicity stunt by paying people to leave the fight venue at a specific time, all so ESPN cameras could capture the empty seats and create a narrative of dissatisfaction with Stevenson's performance. Let's be real here. Gervonta's trying to play mind games. He's paying people to leave the fight early, making it look like fans are bored or disappointed with my fights. It's a cheap trick to mess with my head and build hype for our upcoming match, Stevenson said. I've heard from multiple sources that Gervonta's team has been reaching out to people, offering them money to leave the fight early. They want to create this narrative that my fights are boring or that fans aren't interested, he continued. In a surprising turn of events, Shakur Stevenson has taken legal action against Gervonta Davis. claiming that Davis's actions and statements have caused significant harm to his reputation as a professional boxer. The lawsuit, filed in a federal court, seeks $100 million in damages for defamation and other related claims. According to Stevenson's legal team, Davis's public comments, social media posts, and alleged behind-the-scenes efforts have portrayed Stevenson in a false and negative light, damaging his career and credibility in the boxing community. Despite these battles, the potential fight between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Shakur Stevenson has everyone talking, and not all of it is good for Davis. Many boxing pros are roasting Davis for taking this fight and avoiding a potential clash with Vasily Lomachenko. Many believe that Davis is dodging the more challenging fight with Loma, and they haven't held back their criticisms. One of the first to speak out was former world champion Timothy Bradley. "Come on, Tank. You know the fight everyone wants to see is you versus Lomachenko. Shakur is a great fighter, but you're taking the easier route," Bradley said in a recent interview. "Loma's a different beast. He's got the experience, the skills, and he's hungry. If you really want to prove you're the best, you have to beat the best."
But Shakur should be able to pick it off. And if Tank starts to rush in and start, get ahead of himself, Shakur gonna pick him apart. But again, Tank, they got that timing. He got every punch in the arsenal, bro. I mean, it's gonna be a difficult fight for Shakur, but I still think Shakur can get him.
Hall of Famer and boxing analyst Roy Jones Jr. also chimed in. "Davis has been ducking Loma for a while now. This isn't new. It's clear he doesn't want that smoke. Shakur is talented, but he's not Loma. Davis is playing it safe and the fans see right through it," Jones remarked during a recent broadcast. But it's not just retired fighters voicing their opinions. Current boxers are also weighing in on the controversy. Devin Haney, the undisputed lightweight champion, had this to say. "We all know Tank has been avoiding Loma. It's frustrating for us who want to see the best fight the best. Shakur is a solid fight, but Tank needs to step up and take on Lomachenko if he wants to prove he's the real deal." Floyd Mayweather, the undefeated legend and former mentor of Gervonta Davis, didn't hold back his feelings about Tank's latest moves, particularly his decision to fight Shakur Stevenson instead of taking on Vasily Lomachenko. "I made Tank who he is today, but let's be real, he's making some questionable choices," Floyd said during a recent interview. "Everyone knows the fight to make is Tank versus Loma. That's what the fans want. That's what boxing needs. Instead, he's going after Stevenson. It's like he's running from the real challenge." The boxing world was shocked by Mayweather's blunt comments. After all, Floyd and Tank had a close relationship, with Mayweather Promotions playing a significant role in Davis's rise to stardom. But this public roasting shows there's definitely some bad blood now. Davis continued, "Floyd thinks he can still control me. Those days are over. I'm my own man, making my own decisions. If he's got a problem with that, he can come see me. I'm ready to prove everyone wrong, including him." And so, the relationship between the former mentor and mentee has hit a new low, with personal attacks making headlines. The tension between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis has been simmering for a while, but recent events have brought it to a boiling point. It all started when Davis made a bold statement in an interview saying, "Floyd has always been about himself. He acts like he cares about fighters, but it's all about the money. And let's not forget, he's been in jail for scamming people. He's not the role model he pretends to be." Floyd Mayweather, known for his flamboyant lifestyle and business acumen, has faced legal issues in the past, but Davis's public airing of dirty laundry took their feud to a new level. Boxing legend Mike Tyson also shared his thoughts. "Floyd and Tank are both warriors, but this beef is becoming a distraction. They need to settle it in the ring or behind closed doors. The sport doesn't need this kind of negativity." Despite the backlash, both Mayweather and Davis seem committed to their verbal sparring. Mayweather has continued to criticize Davis's dedication and work ethic. Davis, on the other hand, has doubled down on his criticisms of Mayweather. Fans have taken sides, with some supporting Davis's stance against Mayweather's perceived arrogance, while others believe Davis is disrespecting a legend who paved the way for fighters like him. So, what are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments below. And to all you boxing fans out there, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Ring the notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest in the world of boxing. Your support means the world to us, and we appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep fighting.